What's up? It's your girl Amber, and I want to officially welcome you to What's Up Wednesday, where we talk about what's really up with living life for Christ. Today's topic: what's up with obedience? Obedience is defined as compliance with an order given from an authority figure. Some of us may do well with obedience when it comes to our parents, our boss, or our teachers. But how well do we do when it comes to spiritual obedience? How well do we listen when it comes to being obedient to God? My child, go forth to the kitchen and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So, Laura, I hear what you're saying, but I'm kind of feeling like a turkey sandwich today. So, you know what, Laura? Yeah, I'm going to go forth to the kitchen and make a turkey sandwich.
Even though this was a very lighthearted skit, in many ways it actually depicts what our spiritual obedience looks like in our lives. Whether it's keeping God first, loving your neighbor, or listening to the small tasks and directives given by God, one thing remains true: obedience is a fundamental necessity in your walk with Christ. God gives us a lot of examples of obedience in the Bible, in both the Old Testament and the New Testament. From Abraham to Joshua to Paul and the other disciples, obedience was definitely a common thread. Let's take my homie Abraham as an example. God tells him to sacrifice his son. So you know what Abraham does? My boy gets his son, takes him up a mountain, lays him on an altar to be a burnt offering, lifts his knife, and prepares to kill his son. Abraham. That I was going to have to sacrifice you. Fortunately, an angel calls out and stops the situation. And because of Abraham's obedience, his family and nations were blessed for generations and generations. In Psalm 128, verse 1 and 2, we learn that blessed are those who fear the Lord and who walk in obedience to him. You eat the fruits of your labor, blessings and prosperity will be yours. And the word gives us multiple examples of this. In 1 John chapter 2, verse 17, the word reads, "The world and its desires pass away, but whoever does the will of God lives forever." Obedience is one of the major foundational pillars that link disciples together. Obedience is not an option, it's a responsibility. If there's one thing that I know from my walk with Christ, is that if you're obedient with the little things, he'll give you greater things. So today I challenge you, make this week an obedient week. And then next week, be more obedient than you are this week. And then the week after that, be more obedient than you were the previous week, and so on and so forth. Listen, I'm just a Christian trying to help other Christians grow in Christ. So if you're down to take this journey with me, subscribe below. And if you're not, subscribe anyway. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below.